Hello everyone, today I'll be doing another artist appreciation video and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really love to support artists and I hope this helps in some way. Even though I'm a very small channel, I like to help however I can. Please remember not to steal any artwork featured in this video since they do belong to the amazing hardworking artists or their amazing clients. I do have permission from every artist to use any artwork I featured in this video, so if you do see a specific art style you like, please feel free to check out my description box because every single artist's Twitter will be linked below. I really hope you guys find someone you like or someone you want to commission, or if you just want to support the artists by following them and giving them support that way. Either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and I really hope that I can do more videos to support artists. So, one more thing, please keep in mind that I am visually impaired, so if things don't look centered or they just look really badly put together, it's because I can't really see what I'm doing, so I can't center things too well. But yeah, that's pretty much my only thing. Oh, also, I did ask every artist in this video the same set of questions. I'll be reading those out when we get to them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So with all the boring stuff out of the way, let's move on to the stars of the video, which are the amazing artists themselves. First things first, let's give Will, who is our very first artist, the appreciation they deserve because their art is very amazing and nicely done. I will mention that I did ask every artist in this video the same set of questions because I really wanted you to get to know the artists and not just show off their work. I want you to know them as a person and what inspired the work you see on screen. So, after we're done appreciating Will's art, we will be going through and I'll be reading out some of the questions I asked, which I do have permission to do from everyone. My favorite from Will are honestly all of them. They actually sent me a bunch of art and I was kind of struggling to just pick some because all of them were so well done. I really love the ones on the top right and the one on the bottom right because it looks really pretty. I also love the one of the earth, and if you look in the middle you'll see their Twitter if you're interested, but again, it will be linked below. So they did mention to me that they do prefer to draw with paper and pencil, and then they're practicing more with digital art, but honestly I can't draw with paper, pencil, or digital art, so everything's fine. Alright, now that we're done looking at Will's amazing art, I really want to get to the questions I asked them because their answers are really wholesome and I love them, so we're going to get to know Will as a person. First things first, Will does have their commissions open. In regards to their art style, they told me the following. I mostly like drawing in a semi-realistic art style. Though I also like doing realistic and cartoonish art styles, drawing with a paper and pencil has always been my strong suit. But I'm getting better at digital art all the time. What I often do is make a physical sketch, take a photo of it, and draw/color over it digitally. When I asked Will if they do not see for work content, their response was, I do, though I do have some limits, and of course will reject requests and commissions that are way out of my comfort zone. If anyone is interested in commissioning/requesting a not safe for work piece from me, we can always discuss the details, and of course I make safe for work content as well. So yeah, Will does make not safe for work content, but within their comfort zone, and if you are interested in something like that because you enjoy their art style, they are open to discussing the details with you. When I asked Will for my next question, what inspired/inspires them to make art, they said the following answer. I've been drawing since as long as I can remember, really. I'm not the most artistic person, actually. Most would consider me quite boring, but I'm definitely nerdy and like to draw. It mostly helps me relax and communicate my feelings and interests in a cool way. Plus, I love it when I finish a piece and get lots of feedback for it. Knowing that I'm part of an amazing art community is very awesome and heartwarming, which honestly, Will, is like one of the most wholesome things I've read in a long time. So as you can see, Will is clearly a good person. Finally, I did ask Will if they had a message they would like me to include in the video, and I will be reading it out to you now. Thank you to anyone who took the time to watch this video and learn a bit more about me. I agree, thank you. And thank you, Kikini, for making this all possible with heart emojis. You're very welcome. If anyone wants to request/a commission, you can make it via Twitter and DeviantArt. and I'm not going to try and read out their username simply because I can't read anything really. I'm really bad at pronouncing names and usernames. However, again, Will's links will be in the description, so if you're interested, please check it out. And that's it. Those are Will's answers, and these are Will's artworks. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting to know a little bit about them and seeing their amazing artwork. I know I'm really bad at reading out answers. It's simply because I struggle with reading a lot, but I'm trying my best. And I really, again, just want to help you guys get to know the artists and not just the art. So, if you've liked what you've seen so far with Will, next we have an amazing artist named Revel, and as you can already tell just by looking at the art here, they do have their own unique art style as well. I asked Revel to describe their art style to me, but they actually told me they can't, since they really describe their art as a mix of all the other art styles they love. Please keep in mind that Revel does not make not safe for work content because they are underage, so please keep that in mind. So, let's go over Revel's answers to the questions I asked. I asked Revel if they do commissions, and of course they said yes, and they actually recently got their first one, which I'm really happy about, and I hope you did well. Again, they do not make not safe for work content. When I asked what inspired them to start making art, this is what they responded with. When I was young, I hated art, but later, after getting into OC and OC design, I wanted to make an animatic. I never have, but the realization that I need to be able to draw for that kickstarted this new love of mine, and I never looked back. So I'm really glad that you found a goal. I really hope you get to make your animatic, and I really hope you get to keep growing and developing your art style and, just doing whatever you love to make yourself happy. I'm really glad you also found your love of art because it's really good and you're amazing. Alright, next I asked Revel if they have a specific message they would like me to include in the video, and again, I actually wholly agree with what they have to say here because their message for you all is the following. To be honest, I'd always just tell artists to draw whatever feels right to them, and how they do it shouldn't be dictated by others. Tons of things are art. It's not just pencil to paper or paintbrush to canvas. I agree, completely. So thank you so much, Revel, for all of your amazing answers, and thank you for agreeing to be in the video. I hope this helped you guys get to know Revel a bit more, and I think we're ready to move on. If you do see any art... Next up we have an artist, and I'm really sorry if I pronounce this wrong. I believe their name is Ardaya. I'm, again, really bad at pronouncing names. This art is really nicely done, and I actually had to message the artist directly because I just couldn't pick a specific artwork to feature because looking through their Twitter, all of them looked so nice. So they did send me these ones, and they said these are their favorites that they currently have, and I have to agree, they are very nicely done. They're really colorful, and they give me like magic fantasy vibes, if that makes sense. And I'm really happy that these are the two they picked because I love them. So thank you so much for being in the video, and let's move on to the questions and answers. Alright, first things first, of course, their commissions are open. Secondly, as for their art style, they told me they prefer to draw anime/children illustrations with magical and colorful vibes, which makes a lot of sense because, as I said, I described it earlier as like magic, fantasy, and very colorful. Alright, moving on, they do not make not safe for work content. And as for what inspires them, music, movies, games, poetry, environment, art, animals, books, and other artists, which makes a lot of sense. It's really good to draw inspiration from, a wide range of things. Personally, for me, I get a lot of my inspiration from listening to audiobooks because it's a lot easier for me than getting things visually. I like to listen and, paint the scene in my head, and other books and other things, they give me a lot of inspiration, so I get it. Alright, continuing on, I asked if they have a specific message they would like me to include, and here's what they want me to tell you guys. Hi, I wish for you all to enjoy my art, and maybe you can feel inspired by my artwork and be happy. Which, honestly, is just an adorable message, and I definitely am inspired and happy, and I'm really thankful that you agreed to be in the video. So, if you guys like the artwork you see, or you want to check out more, please, again, check the description box, because Ardra's link will be there with everyone else's. Alright, let's continue on. Alright everyone, meet Charlotte, another amazing artist that I'm so thankful agreed to be in the video because their art is so nicely done, and I would really love to give them some more promotion and exposure if I can, even though my channel is really small right now. but I really like to help however I can. My two favorite images are definitely those really pretty character models, but I also like the one on the top left, the one with the moon. So let's move on to Charlotte's question and answers. First of all, of course, Charlotte does have their commissions open if you're interested. They currently do not make not safe for work content, so please keep that in mind. As for their art style, they basically told me that they don't have a specific art style. They do many different things and can pretty much do anything you need. Just discuss it with them first. As for what inspired them to make art, they said, "Art is from my blood relation, and it makes people happy, so I get inspired from that." Which, honestly, Charlotte, that's great. If the happiness and positivity around you is inspiring you, that's honestly the best way to be, and I'm really happy for you. I'm glad you found a really positive community. They do not have a message for me to pass on to you, but again, I think Charlotte is really nice, and their commissions are open if you're interested, or if you just want to support them by following them or checking out some more of their work. Their link is below, so please, if you do like what you see on the screen, or you want to see more, check out Charlotte's Twitter. Thank you guys, let's move on. I would like to introduce you all to an amazing and kind artist named Natalia, who does really nice art, which you can obviously see on your screen here. Personally, my favorite is the one on the left. I think it looks really nice, but all of them are really nice. Natalia does want me to mention that they recently launched their very own website where you can commission them, contact them, and check out their artwork. I will be linking Natalia's Twitter though with everyone else's, so if you're interested, please check that out. Let's move on to the questions and answers I got from Natalia. So, Natalia does have their commissions open, and they do make not safe for work content, so if you need a not safe for work artist, please feel free to consider Natalia. As for the art styles they did give me this list. I make chibi, realistic, not safe for work, anime, cartoonish, D&D, 2D and 3D VTube models, and they also do portraits and tattoo concept art. So pretty much anything you could need. So if you're interested in any of that, please check out their Twitter because, as I said, they have a really wide range of things they do. I asked Natalia what inspired them to start art, and their answer to that question was the following. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been drawing every chance I get, even all over the attic staircase. Back then, I already knew I wanted to do something creative. After I got my degree in graphic design and settled down, I went right back to the one thing I really loved, illustration. In 2016, I created my first blog to share my passion. Later on, in 2017, I decided to offer services like concept art, illustrations, and many more. And then they gave me their website link, which again, you guys can feel free to check out. So thank you so much, Natalia, for all of that information. It was really nice getting to know you. I hope you guys feel the same way I do. And again, if you see any art you like, please feel free to support Natalia, and let's continue on. Our next artist is called Little Minkers, I think. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names, but as for which my favorite would be from their artwork I have here, it would be all of them because they all look so nicely done, and this person was super accommodating and very nice, and I am so thankful you agreed to be in the video. Again, I really hope I can help promote your art as much as I can. Let's move on to the question and answers they gave me. Okay, so this artist currently does have their commissions open. They do not safe for work content, but they have a separate account for that. And they describe themselves as a jack of all trades artist because they do a variety of different art styles, which is honestly amazing. And I don't know how you could do that because I can't even draw a circle half the time. It's like that episode from SpongeBob where like Squidward is trying to draw that circle and it's all lumpy, and then SpongeBob just draws like the perfect circle. Anyway, sorry for rambling. Okay, moving on to the next question. As for what inspired them to make their art, here is what they told me. When I was very little, I always got such joy from watching cartoons, any type of animation that I loved. Whenever I would get that feeling, that happy feeling, or even a sad one that gave me the feeling of absolute, wonder, I always wanted to make something that would make someone feel it too. The same as me. Which is great because I completely understand what you mean when you're watching like animation and you see that undescribably beautiful animation and it makes you feel something. Either happy or it could be a very sad scene and you want to like capture it and put those feelings into your own work, which is amazing, and I'm really happy you've accomplished that because you're great. For the message they wanted me to include to you all in the video, they said the following. Well, it would really mean a lot if you followed me and even shared my art, but also I would love to get to know more people in the art community. I'm still growing, and I love helping other artists out as much as I can, which is great. Please support each other, and I really hope you grow and you make new friends, and I will continue to support you as much as I can. Again, thank you for being in the video. I really hope this helps you in some way. Thank you for sharing everything you did, especially that thing with the animation and the feelings, because I perfectly understand how that made you feel. And let's continue on with the next artist. We have reached the final artist of the video, and honestly, I have never met such a kind and sweet person in my entire life. This person not only makes absolutely adorable art, but they are also so nice, and I loved discussing everything with them in DMs. They did ask me to call them Mikka or Mikka, I'm not sure which one they prefer, but either way, honestly, amazing art. I'm so thankful you agreed to be in the video, and I hope this helps you out even a little bit. So let's move on to the question and answers. Starting things off, they did tell me that their commissions are currently open and they do not make not safe for work content, so please keep that in mind. I did ask them which type of art styles they like to draw in, and this was their response to me. I have a lot of art styles. I draw portraits, pets, food, full body illustrations, and some for children book illustrations. Most of them are cute and whimsical art. I mostly draw small houses, cute flowers, friendly giants, and cute pets, and humans as of the moment as well. So yeah, again, they do a lot of really cute art. It's really nice. I love their coloring. I pretty much just love everything about it, really. So if you need anything really cute or anything like that, please check them out because you will not be disappointed. As for what inspires them to make art, they responded with this. I have just always liked doodling on my notebooks since I was a kid. I love the possibility that I can make ideas come to life or have a physical drawing or art that will serve as a remembrance for a memory or thoughts seen in my head that I know will be gone if it wasn't drawn on paper or digitally. Which I can agree with. It's really nice when you have a specific feeling or memory and you want to capture it within artwork. I understand, even though I can't draw to save my life, but it's fine. Alright, moving on. When I asked them if they had a specific message they would like for me to include in the video, they did give me one. It's pretty long, and I want to read the entire thing because I agree with every word in this message, and I was actually going to leave something similar at the end, but now I don't have to because they did it for me. Alright, so let's begin. My message will be that I'm open for commissions, and I would greatly appreciate it if they will support me or recommend me to other people looking for art, or just be there to support my art. You can include this or not, but my message to everyone is to just do what makes you happy. Being an artist is hard. Doing commissions and finding clients is hard. It's the same as my other business or passion people have. People will not always support you at the beginning, but we just have to keep going because it makes us happy, and that's what's important. Take care of yourselves, always be kind, and be happy. I love that. I agree with that so much. There will be times in the beginning when you won't get the support you need, but please, if it's something that matters to you or if it's something you really care about, keep going and keep working at it, and I promise things will work out if you put in the effort and you put in the work, and I really believe in that. So, again, thank you for including that message because if you didn't, I was going to. I'm really sorry my reading skills sucked in that, though. But again, if you do like the art you see on screen, please check out their Twitter because not only do they make really nice art, but they're also just a really kind person. And we have reached the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again to all of the artists who made this video possible. It means a lot that you guys wanted to work on this project with me. I really hope I can do more videos like this where I support other artists because I just genuinely love supporting people. If you saw any particular art style you liked, please feel free to check out the Twitter links below since everyone's link will be there. Also, again, do not send any hate to any artists featured in this video because it's just incredibly dumb and not needed, and I'm not here to spread anything except positivity. So yeah, thank you all so much. I will see you in the next video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I rambled or if I misspoke at any point, but I tried my best and I'm still learning. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and goodbye.